but she's looking all right. Got the new LEXX exhaust on here. I'm doing this video because I wanted to see what you guys think of the LEXX exhaust. This does not have the silencer tip in the way I do on the XR. Let me know if it's too loud or too obnoxious. And this KLR, from the salt damage, I had to do a new rear shock. I had to get this pivot bolt was seized up on the shock linkage, and it was causing a problem with the bike that was sitting too low. So if you ever have a problem with the KLR with the salt damage, I put a new shock in there too. And I put an Eagle mic. This is an Eagle mic raising link, RL1. It raises the bike up, the height of the bike, slightly. Give you a little bit better ride height. What you can tell, like the way the KLR is leaning right now, is you can see the lean on it. It's better than like this, because normal KLR lean is like this. So this gives you a better lean angle. But this is the LEXX exhaust without the silencer tip. Let me know what you guys think, because on the XR I have the silencer tip in because I found it to be too loud on the XR. I don't know what the differences is with the engine on the XR and the KLR. I mean, they're pretty much the same, single 650, but I just found the the raising link I really like, except when I'm parked in a direction where the bike is leaning down on a downhill. You got to lift the whole weight of the KLR to get it, get it level. And the KLR is a heavy bike. On the XR, when I raise it up, when I lean it over, it's leaned over the same as the XR, dirt bike style. The XR, when it's leaned over, I don't really have an issue, bringing it level, because the XR is a lighter bike than the KLR. So with this raising link, I do like the fact that the KLR doesn't feel like it's going to fall over all the time, because the KLR, like if you were parked on a hill and you were leaned in the opposite direction, meaning you parked in frontwards, and you're leaning the other way, you would almost always knock the bike over, because it's happened to me numerous times where I went to meet someone and I didn't park the right way, and then they said, I got to put something on the back. And I remember one time my wife went to meet me by Park Avenue, and I was like parked a little bit of an incline the wrong way like this, and the bike was already like just about to fall over. And I said, I don't think I should. I said, can you put it on the rack for me? And she said, no, I need help. And as soon as I got off the bike, I went to help her, and the bike fell right over. So it was embarrassing, because it's a KLR. When it falls over, it's noisy, loud, all that stuff. When it falls over, not easy. Not easy to pick up, and it's a little embarrassing. But aside from being embarrassing, you don't want your bike to be on the verge of falling over all the time. I know there was another YouTuber, Everride, yeah, that's right. he said the same thing about the KLR. He said, I almost feel like it's about to fall over all the time. Exactly what I was saying. He said the KLR has that position to it that it's about to fall over, you know, whenever I park it all the time. And I kind of agree with that. It almost is. It's just in that position where it's like ready to fall over at all times, so it kind of sucks. You know, from the stock form, you kind of like feel like the KLR is like ready to fall over whenever you park, which I kind of found, you know, for me, I don't really like to mess with a suspension linkage on a bike. That's not something I normally would mess with. Suspension and linkage, I'd be more apt to leave it stock. It's just the way it goes, you know. Something like that I would not want to touch. But when I read about the Eagle mic, I have to say, you know, like, it really helped out a lot for the bike. And I actually thought it wasn't going to do anything, you know. But it really helped out a lot. It put the position of the bike, you know, so that it has a lean to it, which I think is really important on a KLR when you park it. Yeah, very Christmassy here. So, yeah, so anyway, that raising link seemed to really do the trick, keeping the bike a little bit level. I mean, a little bit of a lean to it, so when you put the kickstand down, because like every time I would put the kickstand down, the bike would be almost level. Just a little bit of a lean, which, you know, I knew right away, like my XR, when my XR got knocked over by a car, and the XR, when it got knocked over, somebody backed up and then knocked it over and then banged into the kickstand and bent it. So the bike was like ready to fall over. You know, I knew there was a problem with the KLR right away. I mean the XR, but the XR had a bent kickstand and it was like ready to fall over at all times, you know, like, and so I had to take I took an electrical conduit bender and bent it straight. I mean, bent it with a curve to it, you know, so it had somewhat of a sweep to it, because the way it was not good. It was like ready to fall over. There's a lot of people tonight. I guess, I don't know if the tree is out yet. Maybe. a mess, man. This is a total mess. There's no way you're gonna sneak your way through this one. I'm totally locked in here. Yeah. There's no way through this.